Now, the most accurate weather team in Florida, ABC Action Weather.
Hey, doing everybody, satellite picture. We had some changes across the area on Friday. The rain started around lunchtime near the beach, had a couple of water spouts, funnel clouds reported. Everything moved inland later in the afternoon. I think we see the same thing on Saturday, which means if you're planning your weekend plans already and you're thinking about Saturday morning, late morning, early afternoon, there will be some rains along the coast. They push inland later on, come back toward the beach by Saturday evening. Exact same setup on Sunday. Late morning, early afternoon showers along the coast, the heaviest move inland. Now, forecast highs, you're going to see big difference compared to what we had earlier in the week when we were looking at, 94, 95, 96. When you get rains along the coast around lunchtime, it brings in clouds. So because of that, we don't have the opportunity to go nearly as warm. We top out about 89, 90, maybe 93, 94 interior, because you're not going to get your storms until later on, which is why you look at Bartow, 95, and yet upper 80s to low 90s along the beach. The tropics, got a couple of things we're looking at. First of all, this wave not expected to develop, but it will likely plow the road, if you will. What I mean by that, a lot of dry air going on in the middle of the Atlantic. So what this will do is have a tendency to kind of moisten things up ahead of the next wave, which is better organized. So it's still going to run into a lot of issues in the central Atlantic. I think what would likely happen if this were to actually pose any kind of a threat to the U.S., it would be a real ragged system and then hit all our warm water out here and then have a possible development issue going on. But I think at this point in time, early numbers are making this more of an issue if it were to go all the way across to maybe the Western Gulf, Texas, or Mexico. But again, that's at least a week away and nothing for us to worry about here locally. High temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s on Saturday, low to mid 90s next week as things get back to normal.